Hello, friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel. Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. Week 14 of Year 1 of the Franchise Stars Football League concludes in San Diego, where a rivalry game carries with it huge playoff implications as the Denver Broncos visit the San Diego Chargers. The AFC West rivals are each 7-5, and while catching the division-leading Raiders, who hold the league's best record at 11-2, is virtually impossible, both are entrenched in the packed AFC playoff picture. For the Chargers, they had their 5-game win streak snapped by the Patriots a week ago and will look to get back to their winning ways as their early season struggles seem long gone at this point. The remaining schedule is in kind. They have the Raiders and Bills next before another duel with Denver and then the Chiefs, who also sit at 7-5. So the road to the playoffs is a tough one, but Wes Chandler, Jr. Seau, and the rest of Bobby Ross's Chargers have their destiny largely in their hands. The Broncos come in off a win against the winless Texans, and their stretch isn't easy either, as they too face the Raiders as well as the Patriots, but they get what should be a cakewalk next week against the Lions. So a win here could put them in a terrific spot heading into the home stretch. Get things set up here for the opening kickoff. Denver will receive. Kick taken at the 8 as we get underway here in San Diego. Throw it out to the 30, and there's Jake Plummer. The biggest factor in this one is going to be how Denver can stand up to San Diego's pass rush. Plummer has taken a load of sacks this season and has also thrown too many interceptions under pressure. The Chargers group of Leslie O'Neal, Ernie Ladd, Fred Dean, and Louis Kelcher figure to be in Plummer's face all day long. How he stands up to that and how Tom Jackson, Steve Atwater, and the Broncos D contain the league's leading receiver in Wes Chandler will likely determine the outcome. Plummer throws on first. He misses the target. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. Handoff there. It's Mike Anderson. Anderson looks for something, gets outside, brought down, barely tripped up. I believe that was Fred Dean on the tackle. Anderson picks up 5. That looked perilously close for the Chargers to Anderson being able to get free there. 3rd and 5. Shanahan has Plummer in the shotgun here. He stands in, looks, rolls to the right, throws on the run. It's a deep ball down the right-hand side. Incomplete. Looking for Lionel Taylor, but he overthrew him. And the Broncos open up, going 3 and out. Punting unit comes on. Kick will be taken around the 23, will be returned. Not far, however, by Tony Martin. So there's Tobin Rote. Rote has had an up-and-down season. Much of his struggles were early on. He's played much better recently. Those 19 picks, an unsavory total, but 26 touchdowns, almost 3,500 yards passing. His favorite target is Wes Chandler, who leads the league in receptions. Man in motion, it's a handoff here. Opening carry to Ronnie Harmon. He gets to the line of scrimmage, but that's it there. It'll be 2nd and 10. Road under center. Handoff. Another one to Harmon. Picks up 5 on that one. Goose Gonsolin comes up, makes the stop. It'll be 3rd and 5. Rote drops back to pass. First attempt to throw. Steps to the outside. Jackson in pursuit, and Tom Jackson brings him down. Sack for Jackson, who gets to Rote, and the Chargers go 3 and out, so both defenses get it done on the opening drives. Punt here will be sent. Fair catch called. Broncos will start at their 24. So Plummer and company get back to work. Handoff Anderson. Looks for a hole. Slithers his way through. Picks up 4. There's the Anderson. 18 for 75 and a touchdown a week ago. Second and 6 here for the Broncos. Handoff. Anderson again. Not too much there. It'll be 3rd and 4. Ernie Ladd on the stop. Plummer drops, quick little slant. Can't be held onto, and it would have been short of the marker anyway. So the Broncos go 3 and out on each of their first 2 drives. Punting unit will come on again. Tom Bruin will unload here. Martin will try to return it out across the 35 to the 36. Open Rote and Company will take their second crack at it. There you see the AFC playoff picture. It is a crowded one. A host of teams with 7 and 8 victories. As we enter the final few weeks of the season, Harmon tries to get to the outside, fights off 1 tackler. Can't fight off a second, but he picks up 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 from the 42. Handoff. Not too much there. Broncos gang tackle Melvin Gordon. With his first carry of the game, he loses a pair. It'll be 3rd and 7. 3 wide here for the Chargers. Rote stands in. Pressure coming from the weak side. He's hit as he throws. That one goes out of bounds. Believe that was Rulon Jones. And it was, who put a shot on Rote from behind. Both these teams in the top 10 in the league in sacks. There's the punt. Fair catch is called at the 22. So the defenses have dominated these first 2 drives for each team. 8:49 left in the first quarter. We haven't had a first down yet, let alone a score. Plummer changes up at the line, handoff. Anderson gets back to the line, and that's it. It's 2nd and 10. Plummer drops back, looks right-hand side. That's caught. Lionel Taylor out across the 35. Plummer's first completion is good for 15 yards out to the 37. And the Broncos will move the sticks. Taylor absorbs a shot as he reels that one in. 1st and 10 for Denver. Shotgun, pass incomplete. Plummer only 1 for his first 5. Second and 10 from the 37. Delayed handoff. Gerald Wilhite. Wilhite gets out to the 40. He'll pick up 3. It'll be 3rd and 7. Drops back. Looks left-hand side. That's complete. Reeled in. Nice throw and catch there. Plummer hits Riley Odoms out to the 40. 20-yard pickup there on the conversion, and the Broncos will move the chains again as they get into San Diego territory. Coming up on 6 minutes left here in the first quarter. Short drop, short pass. Odoms again, pick up of 5, down in the 35. Handoff there is Anderson up the middle. He fights his way probably for about 3. They'll spot it at the 32. Leslie O'Neal on the stop. It'll be 3rd and 2 for Denver. Short slant, complete, splits the D, and Taylor's going to go into the end zone. Touchdown Broncos, Plummer to Taylor, and Denver has struck first here after 2 3-and-outs. They come down the field on their 3rd drive, and the 3rd time is the charm for the Broncos. Quick little slant. Looked like somebody got their assignment mixed up, and Taylor went right through the gap and had a clear path into the end zone. Extra point coming from Jason Elam as the Broncos look to take a 7-0 lead. 4:43 left in the first. Kick is up and good. 8 plays, 78 yards, and 4:06 for Denver. Now the Chargers will look to answer. Kickoff taken a yard deep in the end zone. Martin's going to bring it out anyway. Gets out across the 20. He stopped shortly thereafter. Oben Rote getting to work here. Handoff, Harmon to the outside. Fights off Gonsolin. Picks up 4. 2nd and 6. Rote in the shotgun. Stands in the pocket. Looks left-hand side. Pass is complete. That's a first down out across the 35. And there's Wes Chandler. His first catch of the game is good for 13 yards. That moves the sticks. The first Chargers first down. Handoff. Melvin Gordon picks up 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Drop back. Short pass there. Not too much on that one. He hits Frazier. Only a pickup of 4. It'll be 3rd and 2. Handoff. Harmon. First down. Pops it outside to get a little bit more. Atwater comes up for the tackle, but Harmon gets down into Denver territory. Down to the 46. As we get inside 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Handoff, Harmon to the outside. Nothing doing there. Brought down after a pickup of 2 by Mike Harden. It'll be 2nd and 8. High formation, handoff up the middle. It's Gordon down inside the 40. Kind of ran up the back of one of his own blockers there. He might have had a little bit more room. We'll see if Rote gets one more play off before the gun sounds to end the first quarter as we tick down here. And he does. Handoff, Gordon tries to get to the outside, and he does. Gordon down inside the 30, trying to fight off a tackler. He's brought down. But it's another first down to the Denver 29. Davis exits, as will exit the first quarter. 7-0. Broncos with the lead, but the Chargers moving the ball down the field here, threatening to get things level as we start quarter number 2. It's a flip sides. 1st and 10 for the Chargers at the Denver 29. Play action. Rote stands in. Looks. Floats one. Right-hand corner of the end zone. He throws it out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Charlie Joyner and Champ Bailey exchanging some words there in that back corner. 2nd and 10 coming up. Play action. Rote looks. Batted down. Atwater gets a hand up and tips it away. It'll be 3rd and 10. Nice play by Steve Atwater. He's more than just a punisher against the run. 3rd and 10. They go for the delayed draw, and that play was red. Oh, goodness. Harmon takes a shot from John Mobley. It'll be 4th and 8. And the field goal unit will come on. So the Chargers drive. Moves well and then stalls. Rolf Benershka comes on for the 45-yard attempt. Kick is up, and it is good. So Freeze gets the hold down. Benershka puts it through from 45, and the Chargers are on the board. 7-3 Denver, 14:08 left in the first half. Kickoff taken at the 6, out across the 20 to the 22. And that's where the Broncos will take over. Lionel Taylor, Wes Chandler gets the attention, but Lionel Taylor having no slouch of a season himself. 65 catches, he's over the 1,000 receiving yards mark. Handoff here, Plummer to Wilhite, who is hot. Wilhite takes a shot from Graham, loss of a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Taylor in motion, comes in tighter. Plummer drops back, looks, swings it to the right-hand side. That's complete to Taylor, dragging across the middle, but there's nothing much there. Vincey Glenn stops him. It'll be 3rd and 13 from the 19. Plummer goes into the shotgun. Stands in. Plummer's going to step up. He's going to try to scramble. He's hit from behind, and he coughs it up. Wilhite falls on it. Fred Dean got him from behind. Plummer went to scramble, and Dean swats it out from behind. The ground may have forced the fumble there anyway. But regardless, Wilhite falls on it pretty much in line with Plummer. So regardless, the punting unit comes on. Taken at the 36, fair catch called by Martin. Tobin, Rote and company got 3 their last time out. They'll look for more here. Starts off this drive in the shotgun. Harmon vacates the backfield, so it's empty set now. There for Rote. Stands in, slant over the middle, incomplete. Rote has completed only 2 of his first 6. Handoff, Harmon gets to the outside. He's got a little bit of room. Brought down just shy of the marker. Picks up 9. It'll be 3rd and 1. Yes, there, right-hand side. Joyner fights off the defender and reels it in. Nice grab, Charlie Joyner, who got popped. As that ball got there, he kept his feet. Defender falls down, and Joyner gets the completion and the first down. Harden wrestles him down. Bailey looked like he kind of went for the pick there. Came up without Joyner and without the ball. Flag down there. Looks like that was a false start on San Diego. And it was. So after the first down completion, that'll push them back 5. It'll be 1st and 15 from the 49. Play action there. Rote looks down the left-hand sideline. He's got a man. It's complete to Frazier, who reels it in before he's knocked out of bounds. Perfectly placed by Rote down to the Denver 12. And the Chargers have their offense humming here. Frazier fully outstretched, gets it with the fingertips and reels it in. Nice play, Willie Frazier. Nice chuck from Tobin Rote. 1st and 10 from the 12. High formation. They give it to Harmon. Up the middle, fights through one tackler. There's a flag on the play. And that's going to be a holding call. Mike Goff gets flagged for that. So instead of the gain, it'll go to 1st and 18 from the 20. Handoff. Harmon takes 2 shots. Atwater finishes off the tackle. Rizzo had the first hit, 2nd and 17. High formation again. The handoff up the middle. Melvin Gordon gets a few, then tries to pop it outside and is brought down. Alzado, I believe, was the first guy to get him. Add a little bit of help. 3rd and 13 from the 15. Rote stands in. Rolls to the right. Jackson's coming. Jackson gets off his man, and Tom Jackson with the 2nd sack of the game. So the Broncos, who have used Jackson as a pass rusher a little bit more this season than what you would anticipate. Jackson, more of a cover run support linebacker, but they've sent him from the outside. He's got double-digit sack totals on the year. That pushes him back. It'll be another 45-yard attempt for Rolf Bernerschka. He hit his first one from this distance. This one pushes right a bit, but slips inside the upright. And Bernerschka has nailed a pair of field goals to make it 7-6. Chargers are going to be frustrated, though. 2 times down the field, 2 times the drive stalls out. Here's a return, and it's a big one. Rick Upchurch off to the races. Rick Upchurch, they may not catch him. Upchurch goes the distance for the Broncos. No flags on the play. Upchurch takes the kickoff back, and the Broncos will extend their lead. Pending the extra point, Rick Upchurch goes to the house. Nobody ever got a hand on him. Upchurch shot through the gap and brings the crowd here in San Diego to stunned silence. Elam comes on for the extra point. It is up, and it is good. 14-6 Denver on the Rick Upchurch kickoff return. Elam with the kickoff here. Taken at the 3 by Martin. Martin out across the 20, looks for a little bit of room, gets out close to the 25 before he's gang tackled and driven down. 7:44 left in the half. It's 14-6 Broncos. Joyner slides a little bit closer. Rote with the handoff to Harmon. Harmon fights, gets 3 tough yards there out to the 28. It'll be 2nd and 7. Handoff, it's Harmon again. 11th carry of the game for Harmon. Gets a couple. It'll be 3rd and 5. Inside, 6.5 minutes left in the half. Shotgun. Stands in. Pass. Drag route over the middle. Joyner makes the catch. Fights off one tackler. Has the first down and a little bit extra. He gets out to the 40. 2nd catch of the game for Charlie Joyner. Juked one man. Another one missed a tackle before Mobley was able to bring him down. Nifty little footwork there from Charlie Joyner. High formation here behind Rote. Handoff. Harmon, and Harmon's got room into the 2nd level. 1st down into Denver territory. So Ronnie Harmon carrying the bulk of the load here in this one for the Chargers. Him and Gordon tend to split it a bit, but Harmon, who's a terrific receiving back as well as a runner, getting the load here on the ground today. Gets it again there, picks up 4, 2nd and 6 from the Broncos 40. Rote fires out of the gun, quick completion there, down inside the 30 on the slant. Pulled in by Garrison. 14-yard pickup down to the 26. First and 10, play action. Rote, pressure coming, there's Jones. He's hit as he throws and throws it away. Jones and Trevor Price got to him, but Rote was able to get rid of it. 2nd and 10. Play action. And once again, it collapses, and this time Jones is going to get to him. 3rd sack of Rote by the Broncos. So we talked about the Chargers pass rush, but the Chargers haven't gotten to Plummer yet, but the Broncos have sacked Tobin Rote 3 times here in the first half. Stands in, dumps it off. Complete to Harmon. We talked about him as a receiver out of the backfield. Short gain there. Only a pickup of 3, and Ralph Bernershka will come on again for a 3rd field goal attempt. He's hit 2 from 45. This one will be from 47. A snap, a kick. It is up and good. So Bernershka is 3 for 3. The Chargers, 3 field goals, but have not put it into the end zone as of yet. 2:14 left in the half, 14-9 Denver. They're able to keep Upchurch from going the distance this time. So now we'll see how aggressively the Broncos play this. Both teams, of course, have all 3 of their timeouts. Handoff there. Anderson loses 3. He is gobbled up by the big cat, Ernie Ladd. 2-minute warning time here in San Diego. 14-9 Denver. Plummer in the shotgun. Stands in, pass, left-hand side, incomplete. Plummer 5 of 10 for 71 yards and a score. Big figure, of course. He has not turned the ball over. 3rd and 13. They play it conservatively. They go for the draw. Anderson gets a couple. Chargers call a timeout to try to keep Denver from running things down. Tom Bruin comes on the punt. So now the Chargers, Martin gets gobbled up there soon after the return, maybe a yard. The Chargers have 2 timeouts left. They will try to get down the field. You can be pretty safe in guessing here. Can't imagine they're going to play it conservatively. They want points. Pass left-hand side. In there, it's complete. Wes Chandler picks up 9. 2nd and 1 from the 40. Drops back again. Short pass there. Rote. There's Harmon again out of the backfield. Gets the first down out to the 45. Hurry up offense and play here for the Chargers. Drops back. Looks. Pass there is complete. There's Joyner to the midfield stripe. Pickup of 6. 2nd and 4. Back. It's another one over the middle. It's Joyner again. He'll get the first down to the 45. And the Chargers will call a timeout to see how they want to play it from here. 14-9 Denver in the final minute here of the first half. 38 seconds left on the clock. Bernershka has already hit 3 field goals. Rote looks a little bit deep down the left-hand sideline. Complete. Chandler driven out of bounds at the 26. As they say, his knee hit the ground inbounds. Clock ticking. Terrible clock management here by the Chargers. Pass is thrown out of bounds, and Rote, good job there after that was kind of mishandled a bit, to throw it out of bounds and make sure they get a shot at the field goal. 3 seconds left. Bernershka from 43 puts it through. 4 field goals for Rolf Bernershka in the first half. 2 from 45, 1 from 47, 1 from 43. We head into the tunnel here in San Diego. It feels like the Broncos have controlled this game, but it's only a 2-point lead. 14-12 Denver. Again, a huge battle, huge implications for both of these teams. Now we'll go and watch the EA map glitch here. I don't know why it does this map sometimes, and other times it shows you like the list of all the other games that have been played, because the list thing is much better than this, instead of it going back to erroneously saying that the Bears are playing the Bears. Bears, of course, lost 16-15 to the Lions in a game that set football back about 20 years. Both of those teams have just been terrible. The Lions, the Lions actually have good personnel on defense. Their offense has just not gotten anything going. Scott Mitchell and Rodney Peete have been unable to get that offense in gear. But the Bears have a good core. You know, the Bears are kind of in a weird spot. I actually don't think the Bears have as deep a lineup as the Lions do right now. But the Bears have Sayers and Ditka, Singletary, and Butkus in their year one draw. So they got a good group of guys to start as far as their core four to build around. But there is not much else on that roster at this point. Obviously, lots of good guys from Bears history will eventually come. But they've got four stalwarts and then a lot of mediocrity. And that's how it has played out for Chicago so far this year. Ronnie Harmon continues to run well today. He's out to the 46 there, first play from scrimmage. Ronnie Harmon having himself a day. Atwater ultimately brings him down. But it's 1st and 10. Chargers on the move quickly. Draw play, up the middle. Harmon again. Past the midfield mark. Barely past the midfield mark. Pick up a 4 to be 2nd and 6. Hand off up the middle. They continue to feed Harmon. Again, usually it's a little bit more balance between him, Melvin Gordon, Austin Eckler. Also, it's been pretty much exclusively Harmon to this point. Little out route there to the tight end, Frazier, first down. Rote now 13 of 19 for 140. Third catch of the game for Frazier. Gonsolin brings him down. Sticks move, 1st and 10 from the Denver 41. Hand off, there is Gordon. Doesn't get much. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Gordon gets up a little bit gingerly. They're going to check him out, doing some stretching with him on the sideline. Not sure exactly what they're checking there, but he's staying on the sideline as opposed to going down the tunnel. So that would seem to be a good sign for his prospective return. And off there, it's Harmon. Harmon inside the 35. Bites off a tackle. That gets Harmon over the 100-yard mark today. 17 for 103 for Ronnie Harmon. He's got a couple of receptions out of the backfield as well. 3rd and 2 from the Denver 33. Hand off. Counter to Harmon again. Gets close to the marker, but he doesn't quite get there. And Rolf Benershka. We'll see if Benershka comes on or if the Chargers try to push this. 4th and 1. Good stop there by Mobley. Rizzo helps him out. And they're going to elect for the field goal. The field goal would give them the lead. Benershka's 5th attempt of the game. It is up and good. So Rolf Benershka earning his paycheck today. He is 5 for 5. 15-14 Chargers. That one taken at the 1. Upchurch gets it out across the 20. That's where he's brought down. So now the Broncos trailing by a point. 10:49 left in the third. Obviously plenty of time left. Here's Mike Anderson. Anderson out to the 25, picks up 5. 8 carries so far for Anderson, only 19 yards on the ground. Remember, 7 of Denver's points were on Upchurch's return. So it's kind of felt like the Chargers have been frustrated by all those field goals. But I said going into halftime that kind of felt like the Broncos were in control of this game. But that's really not accurate. The Chargers have had the bulk of the possession, and the Broncos really haven't moved the ball that well, except for that one drive. Hand off Anderson. Well, that changes that. Anderson, a good run out across midfield into San Diego territory. Anderson finally has a carry worth something, 23 yards down to the San Diego 45. Good run there from Mike Anderson. Inside 9 minutes left in quarter number 3. 1st and 10 for Denver. Plummer in the gun. Handoff. Wilhite tries to get outside, and there is nothing there for him. We have not called Junior Seau's number. They have not brought the ball in his direction much at all so far in this one. Plummer swings this one wide, complete. And of course, as they do that, they go in his direction, and Gerald Wilhite promptly gets buried into the ground. 3rd and 9 from the 44. Plummer in the shotgun. Looks over the middle, complete. Strike from Plummer down inside the 25. Haven Moses, that's his first reception of the game, I believe. Down to the 20-yard line. It's a 25-yard strike down the middle. Plummer puts this one on the money. Moses a little inside route on Vincey Glenn. And it's a 1st down for Denver. Plummer at the line is a 2 tight end set. Anderson the lone setback. Anderson gets it, goes up the middle. Inside the 15, gets down to the 13. It's a pickup of 6. 2nd and 4 here for the Broncos as we come up on 6 minutes left in quarter number 3. I formation. Anderson again. Not too much there. We'll call it no gain, actually. It'll be 3rd and 2. Frank Buncombe on the stop for San Diego. Plummer drops back. Here comes pressure, and they're going to get him. Junior Seau gets to Plummer, brings them down. 1st sack of the game for San Diego. Seau kind of hesitated there, saw the gap, went through it. Plummer looking to his right by the time he felt Seau coming on. Nothing he can do about it. Jason Elam will come on for the 40-yard field goal attempt. Bernershka's hit 5 already. Elam hits his first, and the Broncos regain the lead. So in a little kind of behind the fourth wall thing, so we've talked about this before here. So Madden in franchise mode, for the most part, kickers are largely infallible, particularly inside 40 yards. But I basically minimized the the field goal accuracy slider down to 1 and adjusted ratings a bit for kickers. So now they will miss from upwards of 40, but they have not so far today. Handoff there. Harmon out across the 30. Even so, kickers still kick with a overwhelming percentage of kicks made. And again, if you play in exhibition mode and you do a CPU versus CPU sim, they'll miss kicks without having to really mangle the sliders and settings like that. So again, a poor testing job by the EA crew, which is one of the least shocking things at this point that we talk about. Rote under pressure. He's going to throw that one away. Good coverage, and the Chargers will go 3 and out. 17-15 Broncos, 3:15 left in quarter number 3. Punting unit comes on. Fair catch is called by Upchurch at the 32. You see Mike Anderson on the year, 785 yards, 6 touchdowns. He missed a couple of weeks as well. Gerald Wilhite filled in very admirably, actually, for Anderson when he was out. We haven't seen much of Wilhite today. And, of course, there we see him. So apparently, as soon as I mentioned a guy not being a factor, he's going to get the ball or make a tackle or do something. 2nd and 7 from the 35. Plummer, short drop, slant incomplete. That play just looked like the timing was a little bit off. 3rd and 7. Shanahan's offense has tipped appropriately just a little bit towards the run. 16 runs, 14 passes. Throwing out into the flat, Riley Odoms makes the catch, but there's no real yardage to be had there. 4th and 6, and the Broncos will punt as we get inside the 2-minute mark. Tom Ruin gets the punt off. Tony Martin with the fair catch. Back at the 24-yard line. So Tobin Rote and the Chargers will get back to work. Good one going here in San Diego. As we suspected it would be coming in. Handoff, Harmon to the outside, gets the first down. Out close to the 40. Ronnie Harmon, 124 yards on the ground for San Diego. First and 10 from the 40. Play action. Rote looks, out route to the right-hand side. It's grabbed but out of bounds. Oh, no, that was caught inbounds. Oh, my goodness. Apologies there. That's an 11-yard pickup out to midfield. I totally thought he was out of bounds there. My bad there. Apologies. Drag route underneath. That one is reeled in. Wes Chandler picks up 8. 4th catch of the game for Chandler. Bring us down. Let's see if Rote gets one more snap off before the 3rd quarter sounds. Clock is down to 2. And he'll let it run out. So the quarter flips to the 4th. 17-15 Broncos. Chargers have had the ball significantly more. They've run 20 more plays than Denver from the line of scrimmage. But the Broncos have the lead. 2nd and 2 from the 42. Pressure coming at Rote up the middle, and down he goes. Harris with the sack, 4th sack for the Broncos on the day. Shelby Harris gets to Tobin Rote with little impediment. Third and 13. Chargers knocked back to their own 47. Rote stands in. Lots of time. Looks down the right-hand side. Incomplete. So that'll bring up 4th down. And now they will try to pin the Broncos deep. Kick angle towards the near sideline. It goes out of bounds inside the 20. Out at the 17. Probably would have liked that a little bit further. 1st and 10. Denver takes over. Handoff. Anderson met by Seau, who obliterates him at the line of scrimmage. That'll give Anderson a yard on that. 2nd and 9 from the 18. Another handoff to Anderson. Gets up the middle, fights his way. 3rd and 4 out to the 23. Back pass can't be held on to. It's incomplete. And the Broncos go 3 and out. Plummer has not taken many chances in this one. Neither he nor Rote, both who have been plagued by interceptions at points during this season, have turned the ball over to this point. 1st and 10, Chargers take over from their 38, 12:43 remaining in the game. Chargers trail by 2 here at home. Play action. Rote stands in. Looks. Right-hand side. Incomplete. Atwater with Chandler. As that one falls harmlessly. Play action. Rote swings it. Harmon out in the flat. Out to the 44. It'll be 3rd and 3. Back, looks over the middle, complete. Charlie Joyner takes a shot from Atwater, but holds on. 1st down, San Diego. 5th catch of the game for Joyner. He's been a bit of a possession receiver today. He's not even averaging 8 yards a reception. 5 catches for 39. Delayed handoff up the middle, nothing doing, and there's a flag on the play. Melvin Gordon stuffed at the line. And a penalty on top of it. Wes Chandler is actually getting whistled for a penalty there, so it'll be 1st and 20. Chargers back to their own 42. Rote looks, puts it out towards the sideline to Frazier. Not too much there. That's just a pickup of 3. 2nd and 17. Rote cross back, looks over the middle. Is caught by Garrison down inside the Denver 45 to the 42, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 4. Rote goes into the shotgun for Bobby Ross. Takes the snap, looks, quick slant, complete. Down inside the 30, there's Joyner. 6th catch of the game for Joyner. That one's good for 16 yards down to the Denver 26-yard line. First and 10 after the sticks move. Play action. Looks. Inside the 5, caught by Frazier, who's brought down. At the 3, Rote now 21 of 30. 5th catch of the game for Frazier. Coming up on 8.5 minutes left in the game. 1st and goal from the 3. Pressure from the outside, and down he goes. John Mobley shoots the gap and gets to Rote before he can do anything. 2nd and goal coming up from the 8. Cross back, pass, looks inside the 5, but not inside the end zone. Caught by Joyner, Bailey hits him and brings him down. 3rd and goal from the 2. 2 tight ends set here for the Chargers. Melvin Gordon is surprisingly the lone setback here. Rote drops, slant into the end zone, touchdown. And it's Tony Martin, the 3rd receiver option for the Chargers. Martin reels it in on the quick slant, and the Chargers will take the lead. Little bit of a low throw there. Braxton puts a hit on it. But Martin with the grab. Chargers take the lead. Extra point coming here from Bernerska. It's up and it's good. 22-17. 10 plays, 61 yards in 5:37 for the Chargers. Plenty of time left in this one. 7:06. Kickoff taken by Upchurch, who ran one back for a score earlier. He's stopped shy of the 20 this time around. Here's Jake Plummer. Plummer has avoided the turnover. He has enough time left here where he doesn't have to really take chances right now. They just need Plummer to play steady. Here's Wilhite. Wilhite looks to get outside, and Louis Kelcher hammers him. Picks up a yard, but that's it. It's 2nd and 9. Back, looks left-hand side. Oh, he had Taylor, and he put it just out in front of him. Taylor had a step on Vaughn. but Plummer couldn't thread the needle. 3rd and 9. Plummer rolls left. He's going to tuck it and run. Plummer going for the marker. He's got the first down. Good job there, Jake Plummer. Only his 2nd carry of the day, but he gets the first down and gets out of bounds. Nice job here by Plummer. Felt things collapsing, rolled to the left, called out for a block there. Didn't really get much of one. Keyworth just kind of watched him come at him. But Plummer gets out of bounds, gets the first down. Good job there by Jake Plummer. 1st and 10 from the 36. Delayed handoff. Seau blows that play up, hits Anderson for a loss of 2. It'll be 2nd and 12. So Seau wasn't mentioned much in the first half, but he has made his presence felt throughout this second half for the San Diego defense. Handoff. Anderson, and once again Anderson is brought down. That time it's Bunkum, a loss of a yard. 3rd and 13 for Denver. Drops back. Plummer looks, floats one over the middle, incomplete. And the punting unit will come on. Derwin James in coverage. Don't know if I would have run it on 2nd there, after getting stuffed on 1st. Bruins punt. Martin takes it at the 25, out across the 30, out across the 35 to the 37. 22-17 San Diego, 4:17 remaining here. The Chargers try to hold on. Winner of this game will go to 8 and 5. Loser will fall to 7 and 6. It is a jam-packed situation in the AFC playoff picture. That one is into Chandler for the slant. Second and 3 from the 43. I formation. Handoff, Melvin Gordon. His 7th carry of the game. Doesn't get much there. Atwater blows that one up. Big 3rd down here. 3rd and 2. Handoff. And first down. Gordon, patient, waits for an opening, shoots through it out to the 48, and the chains will move. Now time becomes a much bigger enemy of the Denver Broncos. 2:20 left in the game. 1st and 10, San Diego. Handoff. And that's going to be a first down and more. Inside the 35, Matthews, his first carry of the game, he gets 20 yards. Down to the Denver 32. There's your change of pace back. Matthews brings it down inside the 35. That'll get us to the 2-minute warning, and that might be the backbreaker for Denver. First and 10. Rote in the gun. Handoff. Gordon. Hot. Timeout, Denver. That only took 3 seconds. 2nd and 9 from the 31. It's another handoff. Gordon looks for something, fights his way forward down to the 28. 3rd and 6. First down here would pretty much ice it for the Chargers. Rote stands in. Looks, pass, complete to Joyner, and it's a first down. So Rote hits Joyner, his 8th catch of the game, right at the marker. Tobin Rote will take the knee, and the San Diego Chargers. Why would you go to a pass here? They're probably gonna run it. But again, just take the knee. Why would you not take the knee? Again, just a little bit of an AI thing. And again, it's one that's largely harmless. But if he fumbles that ball, and now you're going back to taking a knee here, that's just kind of pointless. Watch this. They're going to take the knee, and now what they're going to do on 4th down, they're going to kick the field goal here. Even though there's 23 seconds left and 35 on the play clock, they're going to kick the field goal here because that's just what the game is programmed to do. They don't even let the clock run out. They actually kick the field goal. So the Chargers get the win. 25-17 will be the final. Rough one for the Broncos. Again, the Broncos do have one what should be easy game coming up as they'll take on the Lions next week. And these two teams will see each other again. I believe it's in 3 weeks, the next to last game of the season. But the Chargers put themselves into good position here with a big win at home. Terrific job by the San Diego defense. Denver only gets 10 points offensively. Again, they got 7 on the Rick Upchurch kickoff return. Jake Plummer didn't turn the ball over, but it's not as though Plummer was overly good. They didn't give him much to do, frankly. 9 of 18 for 104 yards, 1 TD, no interceptions. Tobin wrote 25 of 34 for 249, a touchdown and no picks. Ronnie Harmon runs it great for San Diego, 21 for 124. Melvin Gordon ended up carrying the load a bit later on. 11 carries, 32 yards. Usually it's kind of back and forth more throughout the game. This time it was more Harmon earlier on and then Gordon to kind of close things out. But the big run there, Ryan Matthews, the 20-yard carry off the bench, comes in his only carry of the game in that fourth quarter, and that really was the dagger that killed the Broncos. Mike Anderson, 15 carries for 51 yards. On the receiving end, Wes Chandler, league's leading receiver, entering largely contained in this one, 5 for 56. Charlie Joyner, 8 for 67, including the big first down that ended Denver's hopes. Willie Frazier, 5 for 71, led the way receiving for San Diego. You see our scoring summary. The Lionel Taylor 32-yard pass from Plummer. That was Plummer's longest completion of the day. Rolf Manershka, 4 second-quarter field goals between 43 and 46 yards. Rick Upchurch takes the 95-yard kickoff return. Then the second half, though, all Denver could do was a 39-yard field goal from Jason Elam in the third. 13 points for the Chargers in the second half. Rolf Manershka hits 5 field goals on the day, and the Chargers hold on for the 25-17 victory. So that'll wrap up Week 14. Actually, let's go. I'm going to get out of this. I don't know if it disconnects me if I save it or kind of give you guys a temporary screen or whatever like that, but just hold that thought for a moment. Skip all this nonsense. I don't do any of that stuff. Now, will it do an updated playoff picture, or do I have to send to next week? I think I have to send to next week because that's the way it looks coming into this week. All right, so I'm going to do a save there. Now, oh, where are we going? Okay, sorry about that. All right, so now we're going to advance the week because everybody has played this week. Get through the end of Week 14. So Week 15. So here's how the playoff picture looks at the moment. The Raiders and the Niners hold the top seeds. Titans and Colts, Browns and Bills, Patriots and Chiefs on the AFC side. So right now, the Bengals, the Broncos on the outside looking in, the Jaguars on the outside looking in as well. On the NFC side, the Falcons have slipped into the postseason picture, leapfrogging over the Rams, who tied the Ravens this week. So it would be the Eagles, Falcons, Panthers, and Saints, who just had a terrific game here on the channel yesterday. And the Vikings and one of the Redskins / Commanders / whatever you feel like calling them currently hold the playoff spot. Did not see that coming. They did not get a great draw to start the year, but they've also got the most surprising single player in the league this year. Jason Campbell has done a terrific job at quarterback, despite not being rated very well. But Campbell has been sensational for Washington, and right now, The Skins hold a playoff spot. So that's what the playoff picture looks like as we start week 15. So what we're going to do, and again, I'm now in a thing because we've got the game kind of moving along really nicely as far as how it's playing when I just let it sim through. So we'll look at the schedule. So the games that I will actually call myself, we'll do Chargers Raiders. I'll do anyone that's two teams that are above 500. So I'll call the Chargers Raiders game. I'll call the Giants Saints game. Falcons and Panthers, Vikings and Bengals, and I'll call the Chiefs Patriots game as well. So I'm going to call a bunch of games here in week 15. All the other games will be visible on the channel. I've been doing those as premieres, but I don't think I'm going to. I'll kind of record them and upload them. People can watch those games if they are so inclined to do so. There, as we check out the standings board quick. There you see your best three teams with 10 wins. At this point, the Raiders still the best record in football, 49ers and Titans 10-3. And then a whole lot. Check this out. 3, 4, 5, 6 teams, 7 teams. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 teams with 8 wins in the AFC. And then 3 more teams with 7. And on the NFC side of things, it's 3 with 8, 4 with 7, and then you've got 4 with 6 as well. Incredibly, the Cowboys, as bad as they've been, are still in the playoff picture. And the poor Buccaneers, the Buccaneers have dropped 4 straight games. That defense has been really good, but offensively they have kind of, after a good start to the season, they have just fallen on some hard times. So the next broadcast that I'll do here, as far as the football broadcasts go, I won't do the Chargers back to back. Maybe we'll do that Giants Saints game as the next one here on the channel, and then we'll kind of go from there. So that's the one we'll kind of bet on. That will wrap it up from here. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Looking forward to go back to that playoff picture screen if anyone wants to take a look at that. But appreciate you all tuning in. We'll head to week 15. It's been a good season, and we're kind of humming along here now, which I'm very excited about. This project was a ton of work to get rolling. You'll see on those leaderboards, there's a couple of stats. Basically, the sack stats were inflated because it took me about 4 or 5 weeks into the season to get that under control. So those sack numbers for a few linebackers are a bit overinflated before I was able to kind of get that squared away. But that's largely taken care of now. These teams all have guys with multiple players with 10 plus sack seasons. So sacks were going to be up a little bit, but early on in the season, you had teams getting like 8 sacks in games and stuff like that, and we didn't want that. So we were able to get that adjusted, and it's all kind of moving along well at this point. Appreciate you tuning in, folks. Enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy your weekend. And most importantly, be good to each other. And we'll talk soon as the Franchise Stars Football League Year 1 heads to Week 15.